What if the internet turned off for a year? It starts with a flicker. At first, everyone thinks it's just another server crash, a regional outage, or some clumsy squirrel frying itself on a transformer again. Phones freeze, emails won't send, no notifications, no TikTok, no Google, no memes, no one panics, yet. After all, this kind of thing happens. We refresh the browser, we wait, but the refresh never comes. Within an hour, governments begin issuing vague statements. A temporary interruption in global connectivity. Tech companies release pre-written PR fluff, blaming solar flares, satellite misalignment, maybe even a cyber attack. But behind closed doors, the truth spreads faster than any tweet ever did. The internet is gone. Not broken, just off. For a full year. No cloud, no backups, no DNS, nothing. Like someone pulled the plug on the entire planet. By day 2, panic sets in. Supermarkets can't restock. Supply chains that depended on real-time tracking collapse. Planes grounded. Banks close. ATMs dark. People dig out their old flip phones, only to find they don't work either. Because modern telecom runs on data networks. With no way to message, no way to post, the world goes quiet. Deafeningly quiet. Office workers stare blankly at dead monitors. Teenagers rediscover boredom. Children ask what a buffering wheel is. Grandparents nod knowingly. Businesses built entirely online vanish overnight. Influencers are just people again. Some throw full-blown identity crises. Others adapt, swapping ring lights for notebooks, crafting offline content no one will ever see. The stock market? Forget it. It halts within 48 hours. Not by order, but by inability. No data. No trades. No algorithms to whisper sweet nothings into investor ears. Wall Street turns into literal streets, with people shouting prices across tables like it's 1929. Except this time, there's no radio either. Meanwhile, the black markets boom. Old tech becomes currency. USB sticks, CD-ROMs, printed maps. Pre-downloaded Wikipedia backups go for hundreds of dollars. A guy in Ohio makes a fortune selling a working copy of Encarta 99. Librarians become the new oracles. Typewriters fly off the shelves. Paper is king again. Governments scramble. Without digital surveillance tools, they lose control. Protests surge. Or maybe they don't. It's hard to tell when no one can upload the videos. News travels through whispers, pirate radio, word-of-mouth networks. Fact-checking becomes a full-time job again, done manually, with actual books. For some, it's the best thing that ever happened. Families sit at the same dinner table without distraction. Board games return. People go outside. They touch grass. They look up. Some see stars they never noticed before. Eye contact becomes a thing again. For others, it's pure hell. Therapists are overwhelmed with clients suffering from digital withdrawal syndrome. People have to remember phone numbers, directions, their own thoughts. Education pivots hard. Schools drag out dusty textbooks and worksheets. Students learn long division the old-fashioned way. Teachers panic at first, but then, miraculously, rediscover chalkboards and patience. Learning slows down, but it sticks better. A year without internet also means a year without distractions. Artists bloom, poets re-emerge, musicians rediscover analog, writers write, readers read, communities form around physical spaces, zines return. Print is alive. It's not perfect, nothing ever is, but there's a rawness to life that feels almost honest. By month 6, a strange stability settles in. The world reorganizes around this new slowness. Mail becomes meaningful again. Handwritten letters, face-to-face conversations, appointment books. local news becomes truly local. People start to memorize the names of their neighbors. Not everyone thrives, of course, but some, many, adapt. Then the countdown begins. Engineers say the reboot will happen in early January. The exact date is kept vague to avoid mass hysteria. People prepare, servers dusted off, passwords remembered or forgotten, old content waiting to flood back into the world like a broken dam. And then it happens. At 0000 UTC, on the first day of the new year, the internet surges back to life. Emails pour in by the millions. Notifications flood devices like digital tsunamis. Social media platforms groan under the weight of a year's worth of thoughts, jokes, pictures, rants. Some people cry. Others immediately go dark again. Not everyone is eager to return. New online trends begin instantly. 1 year offline, Jarn Digital Detox Survivor, Sided I Read a Book. Companies race to rebuild their online presence. Influencers attempt comebacks, but it's not quite the same. The world remembers. That quiet year left a mark. Some choose to stay semi-disconnected. Others dive in head first. But no one sees the internet the same way again. It's not just a tool anymore. It's a choice, a power, a privilege, and maybe, just maybe, something that should be turned off from time to time, just to remember what being fully human feels like.